Okay, Vader here. Alright, this video is going to be on the variator itself. I'm going to take a little bit of time with this one here. I pulled the old roller weights out. They all look good. I had one that had a little bit of a little bit of a bump on it right here. But I wanted to note that the way they were in there is there's a blue edge on all of them. One side has a blue pinstripe, if you will, and they were looking at each other, sitting in this cavity. So it'll be blue, and then the outsides are nothing. So I'm going to make sure that they are all the same way. The guides that they sit in or they rest, them look pretty good. They're dirty, obviously. I'm going to clean them up real good. But anyways, again, I wanted to make a point out that on this one, on mine particularly, I'm not sure if this is the case of anyone. I don't even know if it matters. That the blue stripe, there's a blue stripe on here, and they look at each other, and each one of its cavities, the blue's facing the inside of this. So I'll make sure that occurs. So when I'm looking at it, if I'm looking at the blues should be here in this location. Blues here, the blues should be here, and the blues should be here also. So then, once I took them off, I've kind of inspected them a little bit. I don't see any wear spot, any flat spots or anything like that. They don't feel rough that I could tell. But it doesn't matter. I'm replacing them anyways. These guides here, slides, I'm putting new ones in. I bought new ones for this. I'm going to put new ones in for that, and they actually go right here. I'm putting new ones on. There's no greasing. No grease in here. I'm going to use a dry lube for them. So one guy said to use a dry lube. So I'm going to clean it real good. The next thing was the spindle. Pushing the spindle out a little bit. There's holes in this, and I'm going to take this off and clean this real good. 6 one head doesn't the other, I guess. It doesn't matter. So it's just I'm going to clean this. It's just the spindle that I know the outside can't have any grease on it. The belt actually touches that, so you have to clean it. But there is grease inside here. I've ordered some special Yamaha lube grease. These seals I know come out because I've got new seals for it, and I think I might pull them and put the new ones on. But inside here there's grease. Inside there's grease because it goes on the it's on the spline shaft. So there's grease from the spline shaft, and just inspecting it, it's just a machined piece of steel that's supposed to be smooth as a baby's butt. I'll make sure it's nice and clean. Inspecting this a little bit closer, the seals, I think it's just That's the machine shaft. Or, you know, it's just machined and, you know, smooth as a baby's butt. You know, so I just got to make sure it's good and clean, you know. But I'm going to clean the guides out, get the rollers sit in, use brake cleaner on it, clean it real good. But anyways, I got a special type of grease ordered. I put the part number on my previous video, because Yamaha calls for a special type of grease, a high temp basically, and it's a polyurethane type grease. It can't have any lithium base or soap in it. So I ordered the special grease. It wasn't that much, only $5, like a 10-ounce tube. So I bought the grease and ordered it, and it'll be here in the next few days. Can't find it locally. I might go to a couple auto places and see if I can find something. My bike shop's closed. I might go there Monday, see if they got it on hand too. But you know, if they call for that type of grease, the one grease they did use is a Shell BT3, but it's no longer available. So its replacement was this Yamalube with the polyurethane base on it, no lithiums or soap-based oils. So I'm going to stick with what they say, especially this thing. They highly recommend not to use anything lithium based. And I bought some assembly grease from high pressure, but not high temp. And high temp is like over 350 degrees. So I want to make sure I get that right, and I'm not going to play games with that. So anyways, I'm going to clean this dude up and replace the slides, clean this up, and I'm not going to put the new rollers in yet until I get the grease for here, because I'm going to try to inspect about the seal, maybe look at these seals. I'm not sure if I'm taking them off or not, but we'll see. I got the new seals, and I think I might anyways, but I'll go from there, see what happens. Anyways, that's it for now on the variator, and I'll show a video, I guess, maybe of when I put it all back together type thing, the reverse of what I've done. I think what I'll do is just maybe put a little bit of video on putting it all back, you know, putting the hardware side, the inside guts part, and then show it sealed up, and then I'll take a ride and see how it runs. So, but that's a few days on the road. So anyways, this is Vader out, and hope you enjoyed the other video. I know it was long, but I hope it helps anybody that's working on these. So we'll get back at you. This is Vader out.